top of it, good people. Look, I want to talk about why it's so important for you to not worry ever. To have no worries ever. It's important, man. You know why it's important to not worry ever? Because it's a waste of mental space. You understand? Worrying is anxiety. It's using your thoughts in an unproductive way. You see, it's okay to prepare and plan things out, but to worry is a waste of energy, and it's only going to result in negative feelings, and it does nobody any good. Man, shout out to my mother, man. My mother, I don't know if you guys have a mother like this, but my mom has always been a worrying mother, you know? And granted, I've given her some good reasons to worry. I'm sure you guys might have done the same, but ultimately, every time she's worried, and I'm in my 30s, man, and she still worries about me, you know? And it's like, look, no matter what happens in life, I'll be fine. Even if something bad happens, I'll make it through. I'm a grown man who's been through a lot of things and made it out the other side perfectly fine. You get me? And I try to remind her that. But hey, parents, oftentimes that's what they do. They worry about their children. I get it, right? But I use that example as to say, as the child or her son, I can understand why she worries, but I also understand my capabilities of being fine, no matter what I go through in life, right? And, you know, ultimately, and this, I gotta touch back on the Bible, man, because as I get older, you know, I kind of fell off with Christianity, and now that I'm getting older, I start to I can appreciate the Bible and religion. Not to say I am religious, but I can see the Bible for its use. You know, it has good use. It has great wisdom. And in the Bible, oftentimes, many times throughout it, you'll see it say, be not afraid. Many times. Have no care. Right? In other words, in the way it's meaning that is, stop being so anxious and thinking about the future and if things will work out and basically worrying. Don't worry. Stop being scared of the future. And the Bible is so genius in that way, because when you really logically break down worrying, it is such a waste of time. And the person that worries is getting no benefit from worrying. When you worry, you're not getting any benefit from it. At the most, instead of worrying, you should replace it with planning out, maybe visualizing the possibilities of what could happen. You know, being prepared is great. Nothing wrong with being prepared at all. You should be prepared. You should be able to see the 10 steps ahead. Absolutely. But that's not worrying. Worrying is imagining negative outcomes and feeling like they're about to come true. And I have to program myself out of that sometimes. I'm not perfect, but that's why I'm going back, man. I've been reading the Bible more, and I recommend you guys to do the same. You know, even if you're not religious, not even from a religious perspective, not saying you got to be a Christian and all that. I understand it's rubbed people the wrong way, but I'm saying reading the Bible as a guidebook, as a book of wisdom to thrive in this lifetime. Just as a practical book of wisdom, just use it for that reason. And there's so many gems that you can take from it. And I'm just starting to dig into it, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself for not having read the book. You know, I grew up Christian. I never really dug into it because, of course, it's like old English. But you know, I got the New Standard Version. I forget what it's called. Amplified. I got the Amplified version, which basically puts things into context and explains what the Bible was meaning, right? So it helps me understand it way more clearly. So now I'm starting to dig back into it and really pick up all the jewels, even though it's a over 1,000-year-old book. And so I'm saying, man, look at it from a practical perspective, because it's all about your mind, man. Your mind has to be, you have to be looking and give in, or what's the word? You have to submit your mind, body, and soul to the Most High. That's it. You have to submit everything to the Most High. Now, like I said, Christianity is questionable, but at the very least, we should believe in God, man. God is undoubtedly here. He's real. Come on, man. You telling me this whole universe is just random and life forms are here and fruits and vegetables are put here for us just randomly by chance, and it wasn't created by a divine higher being of genius? You telling me a genius didn't put that together? A creative genius? Come on, man. Knock it off, you atheists. At least believe in God, man. All the prophets and and all the other stuff. Okay, you can question that, but God, you can't question God, man. But anyways, ultimately, that's why I'm recommending God, man. You have to believe in God, man. You have to give all of your doubts and worries and prayers, man. You got to get back praying. We got to pray. Instead of worrying, just pray. Pray to the Most High to look out for you. And if at the very least, man, talk to yourself. If you don't believe in none of that, talk to yourself. But I think it's important to believe in God ultimately, because, man, I'm telling you, it's powerful, man. I've been really giving in and submitting to the Most High, and it's such a relief. I don't have any worries. I've been through so much stuff just this year alone, man. And just being able to give all of that to God, and it's like, man, beautiful things start happening. You get put in good position. You get clarity. You get thoughts. Good thoughts come into your mind, man. Answers will come out of nowhere that you've been looking for. And it's just, there's so many positive possibilities when you give your thoughts and your worries to the Most High, versus holding on to worry and fear that the world wants you to have. This world is so wicked. It wants you to be fearful. I mean, this world thrives on fear. It's everywhere, right? And so I'm saying, man, we got to know how to tap in with the Most High, because he got our back no matter what. And ultimately, man, this lifetime is so short. It's the blink of an eye. This life that you and I are living right now is a blink of an eye compared to the overwhelming period of time that exists, eternity. So what I'm saying is, you'll be dead longer than you're alive, like way longer. Like you did not exist way longer than you existed, right? Like, you don't remember what happened before you were born. You don't remember any of that. But then suddenly you're here, right? You were born, okay, you're living life. Now you're older. It's like we're just figuring things out. You know, we think we're supposed to have it all figured out. You know, we get a short period of time to figure things out, see how the system works. Okay, got to get a job, got to go to college, get a family, da 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 da. And then next thing you know, you're old, and then it's like, oh shit, damn, I was just getting started. I was just figuring things out. And then it's like, damn, you about to die now. You about to be out of here. But I'm not saying like to be all like, oh, I don't have that much time. It's a paradox, because like you have plenty of time, but you also don't have that much time. You get what I'm saying? So, but that's another subject. But ultimately, man, what I'm saying is you got to give yourself to the Most High, because you're not here for long anyways. You're going to be with the Creator eventually, way sooner than you think, and for way longer than you're gonna be here. So ultimately, man, it's a great idea to get in tune with the Most High, build that relationship, and so you can make it out of this thing with a light heart. You know, you don't want to be, dying and have all this heaviness on your soul and just be full of worry and fear, man. It's just a waste of time. It's stress. It's just negative emotions, things that we don't need, man. It does nothing for us. So I'm just saying, man, this will help me out, getting rid of worry. I ultimately am aiming to just get rid of worry ever. I want to be like like Neo in the Matrix, man, or like the Messiah, man. Be able to just have no worry and ultimately move through this matrix and this world with supreme confidence in myself and the fact that the Most High has my back. You understand me? Because he does. He's got your back. Like, it doesn't matter what your situation is. God has your back. God cares about you, man. He knows everything, right? You got to understand, God is everywhere. He knows your situation better than you know it. He knows it all, and he still loves you regardless. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, man, this is like, I want to say it's like a cheat code, man, to life, to being able to thrive in this lifetime, man, and not have to deal with all the extra stress that most people deal with, man. And it allows you to have compassion for other people and treating other people as creations of the Most High as well. And you can respect and love them regardless, even if they're an enemy. Sure, you can have enemies, but you still have that compassion and the ability to treat your enemies accordingly in the most divine way, and without fear, because fear, man, is for suckers. We don't have fear. Shit, fear fears us. You get what I'm saying? So it's deep, man. So I hope this video helps, man. I'm kind of going long-winded, but I want you to have no fear, man, moving forward. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine, man. No matter your situation, everything's temporary, man. It could always be way worse. Not to say to prepare for the worst, but it's good to prepare for the worst. But I'm saying, man, it's not that bad. You got God on your side, man. You can do anything with nothing. You can have nothing and make the most. But yeah, get back in that Bible, that history book. Learn some things, man. Get you some inspiration, because this world is not giving it to you, man. You got to search it out. But that book is full of good wisdom that was meant to be passed on. And if you believe it, it was written by divine men, and hey, I say just have an open mind and be objective about it, but nonetheless, man, I hope this helps. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like if you like the video. Helps the algorithm. And subscribe as well. I got more stuff on the way, man. As always, I appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.